So hey guys, welcome back. The aircraft is of the impression, then I'm just going to turn my audio down, there we go, is of the impression that we are about 60 miles from top of descent, so we need to start looking at our approach. Now that's probably, well, very inaccurate, but I'm going to do the video, then I'll just edit the two together, then it'll look sexy. DCA, arrivals. So, I want to do a visual. We'll just say 19, and then we're doing a irons 5. Now I wanted to do the visual approach to to Reagan today. It's quite a fun approach to do in my opinion, and I find it pretty cool. So just remove that discontinuity, apply. Stop percent moved. Yeah, it's pushed itself back a little bit, but not too majorly. What I'll do is I'll just pull the chart up. Again, I can't show you it because A, the limitations, and B, copyright. And yeah, I've seen a few flights of YouTubers be taken down for copyright strikes, so I ain't risking it. Okay, so as I said, we'll be landing on runway 19. It's a 6,869 foot runway, not particularly long, but it's bearable for landings in a in most types of aircraft. But you obviously can't get the larger aircraft, such as anything above about the size of a 7.5 can't really do can't really go into Dulles. Last time I did it in the Dash 8 to give you an idea of what I actually did it in. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to take us direct to a place called OJ, and then we'll proceed visually down the river from there. So if I go over and just get O, it's a bit of a fuck, isn't it? No, clear. DIR, back, and then I'm just going to go back. I'm going to drop OJ. Over the top of irons, drops in front of irons, because it is rough. Yeah, you can see it's kind of between OJ and irons. And how far away is that from the airfield? Yeah, that's about. That'll bring us in the wrong way though. I'm sorry, I'm just trying to work this out myself as I'm going along with it. So actually I want to go to a place, so I'm actually going to go to Nias, direct Nias from here. I believe is how you spell it. Nope. LOL. But it's Nias with the Y, yeah of course it is. Nias. So it's direct to Nias now, and then after that we'll try and fly the visual approach to 19. So I'm probably going to have to just take. I'm going to have to clear everything out, because if I can go from Nias, I can kind of radar vector myself a bit and get myself in the right place. At the minute I'm trying to clear all the waypoints out because it's misunderstanding itself and thinking top of drop's going to be between after Nias, which it really won't be. Probably just before Nias, because I'm going to hit Nias at about 5,000. The reason we fly down the river, do the river 19 visual, is it keeps us clear of restricted airspace. TP insert. And I'm going to put the altitude over Nias as 4,000 and 250 knots. Watch me, it is allowed. Oh my word, broken it. Direct to I'll just go to our KDCA at the minute. Should keep us going in roughly the right direction. Let's see if I can find a different waypoint that... You see, Nayes was in about the right place. Let's try Damal. That wasn't how I spelled it. That was spelled, I think. Yeah, I'm good at misspelling the names of waypoints. So I thought I minimised the sim there by accident. D-M-A-L-L. How do I spell it? D-M-A-L-L. Let's drop that over that. Allowed. TP there. Yeah, it's not there. I'm not sure if I spelled it right or wrong the first time. My charts are a smidget on the out of date side, which is one of the issues we have. Got a better option. Let's do the River 19. I'm not doing a localizer DME East, I'm doing visual. We could do Fergie, that should still be there. Yep, that's that. So we're doing a direct to Fergie, and then, alright, and then I need to clear TP out, and then DCA from there. Right, that should work. Does it work? Dear. I do not get this. How does this fuck? Right, what we'll do is we'll fly direct to DCA and we'll just pretend to radar vector ourselves. So we do need to start descending pretty soon, so I'm just going to scroll the descent bugs down about 2,000 feet. 2,500, 3,000, that's about nice. Easy. I don't understand why, you know, the aircraft starts doing that when you get to low FPS. You can pretty much guarantee to tell if I'm actually clicked onto the game, because whenever I click off the game it seems to want to do that. Pretty humid in Washington today as well. VOR. I don't want to do VOR approach, I want to do a visual approach. Let's just see if I can get rid of those charts and find out some different charts. Sorry guys, what I'll probably do is, well, what I will definitely do is cut the video here. There we go, I've found it now. Because there should be some IFR guidance on how to set up for this approach. I left the spoilers on just because it's quite a short flight. We're actually quite scosh on fuel at this stage, which concerns me somewhat. But apart from that, we should be pretty okay. I think it's because I'm cruising at a slightly higher altitude than it wanted me to cruise at. So how do I establish inbound? So if I establish on a 15-mile, right, PBD time. So what I can do is I can just type in here PBD01, click. Now the place is going to be, it's the DCA VOR, isn't it? This is, yeah, pro tips for Airbus. Proceed via the DC. Right, so it's about, yeah, so I'm going to actually go place, so it's DCA, which is the VOR on the airfield. Distance, I'm actually going to go with 15 miles, and it's the 348, was it? I'm confirming everything 3 times now because I made that many screw ups. Yeah, it's 328. 328. So it's place bearing distance. Oh no, it's place distance bearings what I did. 328/1. Oh, we'll go 12 actually, because 12 should be doable. What have I not done right? Place is right, bearings right. Oh, it's 102. Yeah, you can't really ask it to go that far, because it'll go whoa. Place bearing distance. There we go. And we need to overfly. Oh, crumbs. Right, let's do that. Well, I can redo that. I can say DIR PBD02. Insert direct to PBD02, and then after that I can just put KDCA in. About that. Insert. Right, it'll work. I'll just have to go fully visual from PBD02. Oh, it's kept PBD02. Awkward. Right, different approach. Get rid of the PBD. This is just me struggling today, guys. I'm really sorry. I've just passed top of descent, so I need to start descending now. This is one of the dangers of getting absorbed in what is it doing. PBD03. Drop it on top of the decel point, which is not allowed. Off the top of TP. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, we'll just go KDCA/328/12. Place bearing distance. There we go, PBD04 now. So the aircraft's just turning direct to. I don't need TP in there, do I? Just clear TP. There we go, that looks near enough perfect. 106 miles to go, we are descending very well now. And the altitude restriction. Again, this is not what we want to be doing either. But it is heading days. Right, DIR KDCA. Insert. Right, worst case scenario, what I can do is just take radar vectoring from that point onwards. We'll stick some spoiler out. It wants spoiler, it gets spoiler. Half spoiler is what it's probably going to get. Okay, 3/4 I can deal with. What I can do is the DCA for VOR is on a frequency of treble 1.0, treble 1.0. So I can go into RadNav 1 decimal 1. Just decimal 0, isn't it? Treble 1.0. Then the inbound course is going to be 148. That's the easiest way to get it to do what you want it to do. And then, once I get to a position I want it to be in, I can just, as I say, fly myself out. And it's in VOR mode. So once it starts picking the VOR up, which it will a little bit closer in, it'll be all good. It's about time. Yeah, we had a few bumps a while ago, so I put it on, but I just forgot to take it off. Whoa, it's doing this. It does this when it gets low FPS. It gets those problems a lot. It's ridiculous. Anyway, decision point. It doesn't actually have one. Yeah, so you've got to be careful that we have. Yeah, there's a prohibited area 1.5 miles north of DCA, which is prohibited area 56. We'll pick. It starts as you overfly the Roosevelt Memorial Bridge, and ends just after you overfly the Arlington Memorial Bridge. Then, basically, we're flying down the river, as I've said, and all we need to do is pick the bridges out. Then, once we've passed the, yeah, we can just fly the whole thing at about 1,000 feet, and then once we pick up the lights at the on the airfield, we can do a hard turn. Well, we can line up on Pappies and just line ourselves up for the runway. And that should sort us out nicely. I'm also going to be doing another video with the Dash 8 soon. So you can see we've got to be fairly careful. What I can actually do is just take it over now. Vectorus heading 030. I'm sorry about this. What I'll do actually, guys, is I'll cut the video here. Whoa. It's ever so slightly out of control. There we go. So we'll cut the video here and I'll get back as when we're at the right place at the right time. See you then, folks. Bye. Right, so after many repositioning difficulties, we're here. We're on the approach. So I'm going to pull speed right back to 160. And I can also go into perf mode. And our VAPP today is 133. So actually I can pull the speed right back down to 133. Flap 3. I'm just going to follow the river. Keep the river under the aircraft, that's the rule. I've also got to be aware of the fact that the river isn't always under the aircraft if the nose is over the river. Now that's the first bridge. Got the restricted airspace off to the left here. So it's the Capitol and the White House and all sorts of stuff we can't crash into.
1,000.
Okay, there's radar kicking in again. Spoilers are armed, gears down, flaps are coming out to full. That's the landing ECAM complete nice and early. We are very low down. But that's just for the theatrics. Go around altitude has been set. There's the airfield, you can actually see it, but we're going to fly down the river just for noise abatement issues. And it's going to be a pretty cool approach. Let's go. Oh, and one more thing I did forget to do. Auto brakes, medium, because it's a short runway.
1,000.
Actually, sorry, this isn't restricted airspace just yet. Restricted airspace is over there. I'll probably be able to sightsee a little bit and see some of the landmarks of the DC area. Random. Oh well. There's one of them. That's some sort of statue. Is it bad? Well, I suppose it isn't really. The only thing I remember that statue from was one of the Family Guy episodes, where he's they've basically censored all American TV. Peter Griffin goes, well, points out that statue looks like a erect penis. I'm actually flying directly towards the Capitol right now. I can just about see it. I don't know if you can with the reduced resolution and screen capture. Anyway, we're getting there. So there's the aerodrome. As I say, this second bridge is the end of the restricted airspace up on the left. As long as it don't go over the land to the left, I'm fine. Rolling level. There's the Capitol. Off to the right of the Capitol, that's probably the White House. I wouldn't know, because I've never been to the US. I've been to America, but I've never been to the US. Okay. Now that runway that the PAPI lights are lighting up on isn't our runway. That's runway 15, I think. At least that's what I'm led to believe. There you go, you can actually see the White House from here. Cool. Okay, there we go, PAPI's one right, one white, one red.
400.
Ooh, drop. That's good, that's the picture we want to keep. Yeah, straight and level. And get it down.
300.
Woohoo! Do-do, do-do-do, do-do-do-do. Just got a little bit to the right. Correction to
200.
Continue approach. Bit hard. Oh well, PAPI lights are gone. That makes my life. It doesn't make it that much harder. I can just about see where I'm going to land right now.
70, 60, 50, 40, 30, 20. Retard. 5.
There we go, we're down. Spoilers drop. Full reverse. As I say, it's not the shortest runway we'd fly this aircraft into, but it's on the short side. Yeah, 60 knots. I'm going to take off micro braking now. It's 27 knots, so we're good for vacate. We good. Oh yeah, come on, we good, we good. Oh crap. The aircraft refuses to turn. Back to the old-fashioned method. Okay, the brakes are a little on the hot side because we did kind of use them a lot during this landing. I know the aircraft can land on runways shorter than this, at MTOW, just using brakes. But it's not good to cook the brakes that hard. I'm just going to kind of cut the corner off a little here and join onto this taxiway and go to one of the airbridge stands. Yeah. Welcome to Washington National Airport, aka Reagan. Okay, I've completely forgot about anything to do with taxiways here, so we'll just go for this stand here. Nice early on stand. I know I haven't done after landing checks and all that good stuff, but it's because, you know, some of us are a little bit busy driving. And in the real aircraft, you would be right. I would, yeah, I should do my after landing checks before thinking about coming onto a stand. But we've taxied about 30 seconds from the runway. Parking brake is set. That comes off. That comes off. The APU isn't started, so we do need to stick external ground power on. Connect that, and then think about switching engines off. We would ask the groundies to connect the oh crumbs, the flaps aren't up. Hopefully it'll get up before the engines go off. Oh well, if it doesn't, it's no big deal. Well, we've left a little bit of flap out. But we'll pretend the mechanics wanted to have a look at it or something like that. I mean, I can just stick the electric hydraulic pump on for a little bit. Apart from that, strobes off, beacons off, seatbelts off, and welcome to Reagan. Please work average. It's not much to ask of an average to work, is it? Oh, I forgot, it's tropical sim, their averages don't work. Yes, that was a dig. What the hell? Yeah, it looks better now. So anyway guys, thanks for tuning in today. I hope you've enjoyed it. I certainly have. There's the Capitol. And welcome to Washington, folks.